Foxy Bird here. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. You probably are new because it's a new YouTube channel. So yeah, last night I almost got off the Megxit train. I almost fell under Meg Witch's spell. So if I almost fell under her spell and started to feel badly for her because of all the bad press and all of her secrets that are coming out in the media, I can totally understand how her husband, Prince Harry, we'll just say that for now. I can understand how he must have fallen under it, you know? So yeah. You know how they got that whole deal thing with Oprah to do the mental health show or whatever it is with Apple TV? Well, okay, first of all, that was Will and Kate and Harry thing. And based on what we've learned of Meghan's behavior, that's totally creepy and totally, what do you call when you copy someone, but like in an official way? Well, whatever, who cares? She's like totally copying them. And really not even copying them, but like stealing their idea and their work, plagiarizing, right? That's what it is. I'm like mentally blanking out here. And yeah, so they had heads together, right? And then now I can just imagine Meghan being like, no, Harry, we're going to do it bigger. You know, we're going to do it better. And then, you know, getting in touch with Oprah and like begging her to do this thing with them. Okay, so then all this stuff starts coming out about their mental health. How convenient. And ironically enough, it was like on Mental Health Awareness Day, or was it Mental Health Awareness Month in October? They started putting stuff out. So, anyway, so the truth is, people have been questioning, like, does, you know, Harry really have mental health issues? And then they've been trying to build up this case that Meghan has these mental health issues, and she's been bullied by the royal family, etc., etc. Yeah, Meghan, Megasaur does have mental health issues, but they're not what we might think they are. Have you ever heard of the Dark Triad? Go look it up on Google. I did a little sketch of it here because I only have my phone today and not my laptop. And so I didn't have any other way to, like, you know, write stuff down or record stuff. You can go on Google and get plenty of information. I found a, what do you call this thing? Yeah, like a chart. Right. It is a chart of concentric circles, and the source here is researchgate.net, and their source, so like the secondary source or whatever, I guess they're the secondary source. Anyway, so their source is D'Souza 2016. Okay, so that's right there. Anyway, this is too kind of, not messy, but like too scratchy. I'm not gonna like totally go off of it, but I'm gonna read, and I want to see if you guys think that Meghan is a dark triad. I can just imagine them creating this show, right? And on the show, they're like, you know, they're talking about it, and they're gonna like have them, you know, bring out a doctor and have a doctor like say, you know, officially, like, you know, what's wrong with them and everything, in like this really like victim-y kind of way. And then he comes out and he evaluates Meghan Markle, and he's like, so according to my findings, you have narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy, and you're a dark triad. So I can just imagine. So the Dark Triad is composed of three kind of sub mental health disorders. So if you look here, narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. I'm going to read you really quickly these traits. The things that characterize these mental health disorders. Okay, so first one is narcissism. Okay, so I'm just reading you guys what's in these outer portions that describe purely the three main traits, and then we'll like get into the overlapping stuff. Okay, so narcissism, right? Grandiosity. Oh yeah, tell me to what degree you think these describe Meghan Markle, because I was shocked. I'm like reading all this stuff and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like, it's so her, and it's so sad. Really, it really is. But anyway, okay, so narcissism, and we all know that comes from like the Greek mythology with Narcissus, who like fell in love with his own reflection in the water and drowned, right? So here we go. Grandiosity, exhibitionism, superiority, dominance, hear that, Harry? Sense of entitlement, title, authority, arrogance, exploitation, extroversion, self-admiration, vanity, sensitivity to criticism, not Meghan, self-improvement, self-sufficiency, pursuit of attention and sensations. Okay, so that's narcissism. Machiavellianism is the next one. Reputation, cynicism, strategic calculation, tactics, orientation towards the future, low ethical and moral standards, strategy, absence of principles, amorality, flexibility. Amorality, nah. Psychopathy, charm and superficial enchantment, impulsivity, vulnerability. I'm not really sure what they mean by that. Like, do they think they're vulnerable or they're actually vulnerable? I don't know. But whatever. Absence of guilt or remorse. Like about her, like with her father, right? Ugh. Poor guy. Search for emotions, because I don't have them. I think that's what that's about. But I love following like crimes and stuff, and like psychopaths who are like serial killers or whatever, and yeah, they don't have a lot of emotions, or they have barely any or almost none, right? And so they try to find them, they try to create them, imitate them, etc. So anyway, intelligence. She's got to be somewhat intelligent if she's accomplished this much, like all the companies she's created and everything, and like merging, like, yeah, whatever. Risk taking, yeah, I'll say. Low empathy, irresponsibility, aggressivity, lack of conscience, orientation towards the present. In Machiavellianism, we had orientation towards the future, so that's interesting. Imprudence and antisociability could explain all her marklings of different people. Anyway, this is getting a little long, so okay, in the middle here we have disagreeableness, callousness, dishonesty, manipulation. Right here, so these are traits that mark narcissism and psychopathy. We have selfishness, self-promotion, self-esteem. Over here, as you can see, common with narcissism and Machiavellianism, we have capacity to influence and convince. Wow! I don't think there was one that I read more than this, and I'm like literally just reading some of these now because I just like scribbled it down. So I just didn't really pay attention to that one. Yeah, capacity to influence and convince. Hello, sugars. Okay, all right. So there you go. Mexit Markle. Meghan Markle is totally a textbook dark triad. Now, what does that mean for Harry? Bad news. I'm not a psychologist, not even close, but I can definitely tell you, and I think you'll agree, that's not good. Could Harry be in danger? I think he possibly could be. However, on the other hand, I don't think he necessarily is either. I just think it's possible. You know what I mean? Okay. So, the second thing I wanted to talk about really quickly is Meghan Markle being papped. Now, this is what changed my mind about her last night. I had started to feel sorry for her, like I said, and then I saw this, I think it was late last night, or maybe early this morning, but I'm pretty sure it was sometime like after midnight. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I saw the article with her smiling, smirking in the camera, almost at the camera, but not quite. In Vancouver Harbor. Wow, there is so much to this story that I just really feel the need to comment on it. I actually might save most of this for another video, but I'm gonna get started, and then maybe I'll make a different video on it, commenting more in detail. Okay, so first of all, this is what made me go, oh, she really is a dark triad, because someone mentioned it on Twitter and like some comment. I was like reading through comments and I saw it, and then I was like, oh, okay, and I looked it up, and then I kind of forgot about it, because I was like, oh yeah, that's Meghan, but I kind of forgot, right? And then when I saw this article after having been like, oh, poor Meghan, and then saw this come out, I was like, oh my gosh, it's true, she is a dark triad. I'm back on the Megxit train. I guess I never really got off, but whatever. I thought about getting off at the next stop. I was like, oh my gosh, that's her. She is really crazy. She's crazy and evil. Anyway, so, okay. I'm going to save my comments for this pap thing for another video. Okay, so I'm just going to make a second video, and yeah, let me know what you guys think about Meghan as a dark triad.